guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I got a discussion piece for you guys, and that is about our good friend Souleating Oviraptor, and if he's going to be getting limited or hit in some way, shape, or form on the next ban list. Now, that's going to be our discussion topic for the day. The reason why I'm even talking about this is because ever since the rocket structure has come out and the whole rocket GUARDRAGON kind of deck has been just being tested by people, I've been noticing that Oviraptor's been becoming a kind of like a borderline staple for the deck, and it just, you know, I've been noticing that it's like pretty much the key card in these GUARDRAGON decks. So it's been kind of leaving me to wonder if on the next list, if this deck is going to be as good as people say it is, if Oviraptor is going to be, you know, limited in some way, shape, or form, or just hit in general. So, but yeah, before we get into the meat of this discussion, let's go over a brief history of Oviraptor to get some context on what he does and just what he is in general. So, Oviraptor, as you might see right here, he's a level 4 dark dinosaur that came out in the Dino Smasher Fury structure deck around 2 to 3 years ago, and pretty much with him, he can, if he's no more special summon, he can pretty much either add a dinosaur from deck to hand or send it from deck to graveyard. So he's kind of like a Stratos for the whole dinosaur archetype. And he has a second effect where you can target a level 4 or lower dinosaur on the field, destroy it, and then bring back a dinosaur from your graveyard in defense position. So the second effect, though, isn't really used that often if you're going to be using him in the engine, like in the dinosaur engine, which is where he's been primarily been in up to now, like with these GUARDRAGON decks, is with the engine piece. But if you're playing pure dinosaurs or like a dinosaur focused deck, that second effect is really good. And pretty much ever since he's been released, he's just been a key card for dinosaurs to help them become a really solid rogue strategy, and also helps the dinosaur engine be mixed in with other decks. He's pretty much the main reason why the dinosaur engine exists, and as well as COLOSSUS and Pill for that matter as well. So, and the first time the dinosaur engine has really, you know, started to ramp up was with True Kings and also Yang Zings, and that's what pretty much won Worlds that same year of when Yang Zings were being mixed with dinosaurs. That won Worlds, even though True Draco and Zodiacs were kind of kneecapped before the event, but that's beside the point. Dinosaur Yang Zings did win that, and that was the Dinosaur Yang Zing mix kind of deck, and that led Denglong being banned. Then after that, they were mixing with other decks like SHADDOLLs when COLOSSUS came into the fray, and also they were also mixed with Thunder Dragons, which was also kind of cool as well to see, which also has some fringe success as well. But yeah, and now the new kid on the block here in 2019 is the GUARDRAGONs, and dinosaurs have been again being mixed in there, but mostly just Oviraptor and like a couple, like just maybe miscellaneous here or there as well. So it's just primarily Oviraptor though, because Oviraptor is kind of like a one-card combo starter for the whole deck. The reason why he's a one-card IB synchro, so pretty much with him, like what you would do is you would normal summon him, send CARBONEDDON, which is another dinosaur for the that is an older one. Pretty much you banish the CARBONEDDON, then you special summon the FLAMVELL guard from the deck. The reason why it's FLAMVELL guard, not Draconiolo, is because FLAMVELL guard is a dragon, you're playing GUARDRAGON, so it makes sense. Then you just go synchro off into the IB synchro, and then you just start your combos from there. And you could also do this with Miscellaneous as well. You could send Miscellaneous instead to do the same thing, but the FLAMVELL guard is a stronger choice because, again, it's a dragon, and, you know, you're playing GUARDRAGONs. So you want as many dragons as you can. So pretty much that's the gist of it, and I've been seeing a lot of the time ever since the rocket structure has been released. Oviraptor, you run 3 of him, you run 3 Fossil Dig, and you run CARBONEDDON, or you go the miscellaneous route. So, and it leaves me wondering, is this going to be the reason why he gets limited? Now, now why would he get limited? You know, why can't you just hit, you know, the GUARDRAGONs itself rather than, you know, Oviraptor? He's just there to, you know, help the combo, right? Well, the problem is, I mean, if you're going to look at this from Konami's perspective, they want to push product. They want to push product, and they want you to be using more recent cards. And there's another card in this game that can do the exact same thing as Oviraptor does, only a little bit, I guess, not as good, and that is DRACONNET. DRACONNET is a level 3 Cybers that can special a level 2 or lower vanilla from deck, and the thing you can special summon off of this is Galaxy Serpent, which is a level 2 tuner that you can go into IB, the IB synchro as well, and you can also search this out with Signing Mining, which came out in Savage Strike, which is a secret rare in that set. And yeah, that's pretty much probably the biggest reason why he could get hit is because Oviraptor is a €2 card coming from an out-of-print structure deck, and if Rocket GUARDRAGON is going to be as good of a deck as people are saying it to be, Konami might look at that and say, oh, they're using a really old card. Why aren't they using like DRACONNET or, you know, CYNET Mining that we just released? Limit Oviraptor. Now that'll force him to play what is it? DRACONNET. There you go. I escaped my mind there for a second, and that'll also force him to play CYNET Mining. So we can push more product. So that's probably the biggest offender. Why? Pretty much biggest reason why Oviraptor could get limited. Now you could be asking like, no, why can't they just hit like the GUARDRAGONs itself? Why can't they hit ELPY? You know, why can't they hit like anything else like in the GUARDRAGON deck? Well, the problem is GUARDRAGONs are pretty new so far. They came out in Savage Strike, which was not that long ago, and ELPY I feel is too new, and they're still trying to push that deck. I don't think they would like want to hit the deck they just released a structure deck for to help booster that whole strategy. I don't think they would want to hit that. They want to, you know, have you buy as much Rocket structure decks as you can so they can push you to play the deck. So I don't think hitting GUARDRAGONs is very like hit. Well, they should hit ELPY. I don't think that's like a kind of a strong like I guess theory. You know, like they're not gonna hit ELPY. Now you could be saying, oh, what about SARYUJA and the IB Synchro? Like, why can't they hit those? Well, they can't hit those either, because IB Synchro is, again, from Savage Strike, and it's a, you know, too new, and it helps the strategy again. And then the SARYUJA is slated as a reprint, like, scheduled in, like, Dual Devastator, so I don't think they're going to hit that either. So, it's kind of now down to Oviraptor as the only thing to be getting like hittable in the deck. Now you could make the argument that they could hit Red Eyes Darkness Petal Dragon, but again, I don't think they're going to hit that because I don't believe they want to hit the GUARDRAGON deck that severely, if you know what I mean. They want to push, they're trying to push that deck right now. They're not going to hit Red Eyes Darkness Petal Dragon to, you know, cripple it in a way. They're going to hit Oviraptor probably because like, oh, it's a 2-year card. We're not profiting off that structure deck anymore. Limit it. That'll force them to play DRACONNET, like I just said, and like they'll force them to play CYNET Mining, which is a newer card to help us, you know, push product. So, and there have been examples of this happening in the past. I mean, look at Speedy Roteratop and Zoo. In Zoo format, it was an older card. It was a 1-card combo enabler for the Zodiac deck, and then like one of the few Banlists later, limited. And then there's Lady DEBUG. It's been like a more recent example. Now I know it was kind of a newer card and everything, but that wasn't hit because it would hit Salamangreas. It was hit because they were trying to push CYNET Mining and trying to get you to get that. So, those are 2 examples right there, and I'm afraid that Oviraptor is going to be that 3rd example. You know, and it's starting to look more and more apparent as time goes on. Now, I don't want to sound like I want Oviraptor to hit. No, I don't want Oviraptor to get hit. I would never want that because, one, Oviraptor is in like half my decks. So, I don't want him to get hit. But as more and more time goes on, I really do, as more and more of these decks start using him, and GUARDRAGONs are looking to be as good as people are saying it is, I just start to think like maybe this is our like last few days of us seeing Oviraptor at 3. And we might have to be, and Dinosaur players might be getting caught in a crossfire because of another deck using their, you know, using a really good card of theirs. So it's kind of ironic though in the way, because Dinosaurs, you know, Oviraptor could abuse OG Denglong, but then Denglong took the bullet. Now that we have a second coming of Denglong, now Oviraptor has the gun pointing back at him. So it's kind of ironic in that way, but. Again, that's just my thoughts on the whole subject. That's pretty much it. I don't want Oviraptor to get hit. I really don't want him to get hit, but it's looking to be very likely if the whole Rocket structure deck, if the Rocket, you know, GUARDRAGON deck is going to be as good as people say it is, and also if you're going to give it a Konami's perspective on like the whole thing, and like, it's a 2-year-old card, people are using it as a 3-of. We're not profiting off that structure deck anymore. We'll just limit it so people can we can force people to play CYNET Mining and DRACONNET and do that combo instead. So, but that's just my thoughts on it. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. What do you guys think of this? Do you guys think I'm right in thinking that Oviraptor is most likely going to get hit because of the reasons I laid out. Do you guys also think Oviraptor can get limited, and do you guys think he should? That's all that can be said down in the comment section below. Again, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. I know it's kind of a weirder discussion video. I just, you know, it was on my mind, and I wanted to, like, you know, talk about it with you guys and just, you know, get my thoughts. So, but yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I shall see you guys in the next video. Have a nice day.